The world is beautiful, and it holds the potential for so much joy. But our earthly experience isn't only beauty and joy. It can also be filled with hopelessness and pain. Pain so overwhelming that many of God's beloved children have decided they can no longer bear it. But there are things that can be done to protect the most vulnerable groups who might be at risk for death by suicide. Students in the clinical psychology program at BYU are working to understand, treat, and prevent suicide. They're working to save lives.
That's why I came to BYU, to conduct research and to provide therapy for those who experience the most severe kinds of depression, including risk for suicide. And one way that we can help with that is by understanding some of the factors that play a role in that risk. Suicide has become a leading cause of death worldwide, and the numbers are only increasing. Truly, this is a crisis that has taken the lives of millions of people. But there is hope for those who feel hopeless, and a part of that hope is understanding how we can limit that risk. As my mentor, Daniel Kay, and I have been working together, we've become interested in the link between difficulty sleeping and risk for suicidality. What we found is that those who experience symptoms of insomnia are actually at higher risk of experiencing suicidal thoughts, suicide attempts, and even death by suicide. And this relationship persists even after we account for depression. So why does all of this matter? Well, it turns out that the treatments that we have for sleep are really effective, which means that this is a risk factor that we can create change in. Behavioral therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia may not only just improve sleep, but it might save lives. Of course, life will still have pain, and our research won't eliminate the challenges and difficulties that you may face, but we believe that it will provide some hope to reduce suffering and perhaps prevent the devastation that comes along with suicide. I get to play a part in improving sleep and preventing suicide. I'm working at saving lives. This is why I chose to come to BYU.